Welcome to my naturally sweetened life. Let's make some delicious deviled eggs. The first thing we need is hard-boiled eggs, but I do not like to boil mine, I like to steam them. You will need a steamer basket that fits inside the larger stock pot. Fill the pot with about 1 inch of water. You want the water to stay below the steamer basket so no water gets on the eggs. Place the lid on and turn your heat up to medium-high and wait until the water comes to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, insert the eggs in the steamer basket down into the pot, replace the lid, and set your timer. The steaming time will vary depending on how many eggs that you are cooking. I set my timer for about 22 minutes because I have about a dozen eggs in my pot. Once the timer is up, take the lid off and immediately put cold water, filling your stock pot all the way to the top. The cold water will not only stop the cooking process, but it will also cool the eggs so that you can handle them with your hands. I find that the shells come off easiest when the eggs are warm. If you are using farm fresh eggs from your homestead, make sure that your eggs are at least a week old for the shells to come off easily. Next, cut your eggs lengthwise and take the yolk out and place them in a bowl. Lay the hollow egg whites on a plate and we will fill those in a few moments. Continue this process until all the eggs are cut and the yolks removed. Now it's time to work on the filling. In the bowl with the egg yolks, add a half a cup of mayonnaise. I am using homemade mayonnaise today. And a couple tablespoons of dill relish. And to that, add Himalayan pink salt, ground black pepper, and garlic powder. Use a fork to mash the egg yolks and the other ingredients until thoroughly combined. Scrape the filling into each of the egg whites. I just used 2 spoons, one for holding the filling and the other one to scrape it into the open cavity there. And you want to try to evenly distribute and get the same amount of filling into each egg. If you would like the full printable recipe, I will leave a link in the description below, as well as a link to my blog post on how to steam eggs. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Now that we have the eggs complete, we have to decorate them. In my opinion, the best thing to sprinkle on top of a deviled egg is chipotle powder. Some other options could be pickled jalapenos that have been diced, maybe some chives, or even some bacon bits. These deviled eggs are a delicious snack or a side dish that you can take to any potluck or party. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.